What's going on, you guys? So before we get started, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who's here, everyone who's part of the Patreon, supporting the show every month. You guys are awesome. Oh, but all you guys are awesome, really. And one more thing as well. This Thursday is a new episode of The Four Nerds. It's going to be on ACS Universe, and we're going to have none other than the film junkie Dave Pena will be on the show. Guys, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be on ACS Universe channel. Definitely subscribe and hit that notification button so you guys are aware of any live streams that we do on his channel, and because he has some dope-ass content. So definitely subscribe to ACS Universe, and we are about ready to go. So, guys, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to Midnight Run. So we had kind of a crazy weekend. I mean, a lot of cool stuff happened. A lot of crazy stuff happened as well. And there was a fair amount of pretty cool movie news that went down today and over the weekend as well. But something happened this weekend. Something that I had talked about earlier on Friday. I talked about it, that the NFL was going to play a playoff game on Nickelodeon. Okay. Now, many of you guys remember, I had, my predictions that we're going to have, a bunch of cannons. We're going to have a bunch of slime everywhere, all kinds of kid stuff, SpongeBob, BTS, Dawson, Nickelodeon, all of it. Right. So I was ready for anything. So what I did was, let me turn this off. What I did was I actually tuned in. Okay. So I said, you know what? I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. Okay. So they've put a lot into this. So let me see if it's actually worth it. Right. So I turned it on Nickelodeon to watch the Saints versus the Bears playoff game with my kids. Okay. Now they lasted about maybe 5 minutes and then they split because they didn't care. They're like, okay, this is awesome. Whatever. We're out, fine. Okay. That's fine. It's fine. So the highlight of that, because I said I always thought this is kind of weird that you're gonna have a sporting event on a kids channel, showing stuff like this. And so the highlight of the actual game was the F-bomb that was dropped by a Chicago Bears player. He literally said the word fuck on Nickelodeon. That's probably the first time the word fuck has ever been said on Nickelodeon. And let's take a look, you guys.
Calls on the play, one by each team. Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 85 for running out of bounds on his own.
He straight up says it on Nickelodeon. He says, what the fuck? Let's do it one more time.
Calls on the play, one by each team. Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 85 for running out of bounds on his own.
So I don't know. Maybe they're gonna do it again. Cylon, that's kind of awesome. That's what I'm saying. Because LA Dominion sent this to me, and I was just like, dude, no freaking way, dude. So that was the highlight of the game. I was like, dude, that is badass. One more time, we're gonna play it one more time, just for everyone who's coming in late. Yes, they had a game on Nickelodeon, and they dropped the F-bomb. They dropped the word fuck.
Calls on the play, one by each team. Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 85 for running out of bounds on his own.
So that didn't go off very well. Okay. It wasn't really all that. And it didn't have as many graphics as I was going to have. So it was pretty much a letdown. And then I ended up just tuning back over to my regular broadcast. Right. Okay. So there's that. And then there came some troubling news, courtesy of Deadline. And it was also on the Hollywood Reporter on Variety, that Ben Affleck is set to direct an adaptation of Keeper of the Lost Cities for Disney. Yeah, Disney. That's right. Keeper of the Lost Cities for Disney. You know, in the eyes of most DC fans who cannot wait for ZSJL to come out, cannot wait to hear possible announcement of a Batfleck series or a movie. When you hear that he is going to direct a project for Disney, well, I'm sorry, but only one thing comes to mind. Hold on, before I even play that, not just Ben Affleck, but also Patty Jenkins is going there too. It's like Disney is taking everyone from DC and saying, "Hey guys, look, I see what they're doing to you guys over there. I see it. I really do. I really do. So guys, why don't you come over here and make some cool content?" But in the eyes of most DC fans, and hopefully in the eyes of Warner Brothers, Warner Media, this is how it looks to them. I mean, it's like they're putting on the ears, they're going over there, they're making projects, and are the projects gonna be good? I think so. Am I gonna see them? Yeah, definitely. But it sucks because I really want to see Ben Affleck's Batman. I want Batfleck really bad. Do I think we're gonna get him? I still do. Damn, my bad. I still do think we're gonna get him. Because really, if you look at it, look. It takes a lot more time to direct something than it does to star in it or produce it. So based on on my sources, I've heard that it is going to happen. We just have to be patient because the key to this whole thing is Zack Snyder's Justice League. That is the key to everything. So we have to make sure that we support Zack Snyder's Justice League as much as we can. Otherwise, if we don't, then these guys are going to just reign control. I mean, there has to be some good news. There has to be some good news that came out of this week. What's this? Well, there's got to be something that just kind of brightens up my day, something that's positive, something that's like, yes, that is what I wanted to hear, and I'm so happy to hear it. There's got to be something out there, something. Fuck it, I'll take it. What is up, you guys? So welcome to the Midnight Run. So yeah, Sex and the City is going to get a revival on HBO Max. They've already announced that, but they haven't announced the, if you guys can see it, the Batfleck series, which I really hope that they do. And I still think they're going to do that because it's too big of a property not to do that. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how that goes. So let's see who's here in the chat because I mean, there's a ton of comments already, and I have not been keeping up very well. So let's catch up with the chat. Let's go back to I want to be bigger. Yeah, I'm bigger. This is my show. Oh, you know what? I love the new background, but you can't even see it with this thing in the way. See, it's a moving background. See that? Isn't that kind of cool? Isn't that cool? We'll see the spotlights. It's pretty cool, right? So let's take a look at who's here in the chat. What is up, AKTRG? I don't know how to pronounce your name all that well, but thank you for being here, and you're always here as well. God, that's my age. That's not my age related. Yeah, I know. We got Caden Reed in the chat. What is up, Caden? What about the official revival reunion? I need that. I know, right? Let's go, Lydia Katina. We got Andrew Casali here in the chat as well. We have the Richard. It's 28 degrees here. That sucks. Geek Studios is also here as well. Andy R. We have Rasha Taylor here in the chat. Barcelona B is here with us. Fear Jason is here. The Richard saying, I love Ben Affleck. I know, so do I. But we'll see. We'll see how this turns out. But so far, Disney is making out like bandits right now. And there's more to come when it comes to Disney and the MCU. So we're going to touch on that a little bit later on the show. Let's see. We got Anthony Strader here as well. We got Thomas Bartholdi. I pronounced your last name wrong, but Thomas, it's good to see you as well. We have Niner Life. What's up? I know we're not in the playoffs, dude. This sucks. Disney is taking away Batfleck. So he won't do a Batman film. Okay, well, I mean, like I said, look, for everything I'm hearing, we're going to get that Batfleck series or movie, whatever it's going to be. I mean, because look at it. I mean, it takes so much more time and effort to direct a project than it does just to act in it or even produce it. So I'm pretty sure he can still work that in. Now, will he work that in, and has that been signed yet? I don't know, but I want to say yes, but I don't know. But I want to say yes.
Kalel, no.
But I don't know. I don't. But once I find out, I'll let you know. No. Okay. So let's see who else is here in the chat. Let's go all the way to the bottom, you guys. Let's catch up with it. Was watching Voyage Home. Voyage Home? What is that? Is that Star Trek? Or Star Trek? My bad. We got Rishnan. What's going on, buddy? DC, my man. Yeah, DC Extended is in here as well. Andy R. That 2-part Batman trilogy. I know. I mean, that's what we need, really. I mean, that's what I want to get. The mouse, the mouse got Batfleck. Oh no! Yeah, I mean, they did to a certain extent. I mean, they got him to direct as a project for them. That's pretty big. I mean, he's an amazing director, so it's gonna be interesting to see how that turns out. But I think that's a huge step in the right direction, or not in the right direction, but a huge win for the MCU, definitely. Let's see, and then let's go back to our movie news for the day, because let's move on from Ben Affleck. I mean, look, is he going to come back to play Batman? I sure freaking hope so, because I want to see more Ben Affleck's Batman. I know you guys do. And as Geek Studios just says right here, I hope we get Ayer cut news soon and Batfleck. I know. But you got to think about it too, though, you guys. Okay, so if you're Warner Brothers, right? Warner Media, HBO Max, and you know that over on the other side that Disney, the MCU, that they're planning something pretty big, and that thing that's pretty big is going to be Spider-Man 3. I mean, that's going to be their huge blockbuster, back into the, that's going to be huge. They're going to explore the multiverse. You're going to have Tobey Maguire. You're going to have Andrew Garfield. You're going to have multiple Spider-Man. I mean, even though they have not announced Tobey's return, what I'm hearing is that he wanted like 2 boatloads of money, and what I'm hearing is that he's going to get it. And I want to see Andre's Batman. Yes, I do too. What's up, Jacob? And so where was I? So I mean, that's going to be a huge deal when we see Spider-Man 3. Because I mean, that's going to be their biggest tentpole. I'm excited for Spider-Man 3 and Deadpool 3, exactly. And Deadpool 3 is going to get an R rating, you guys, which that is what we've been wanting for a while. So let's take a look at that article as well. There it is. So Looper puts out, Kevin Feige confirms Deadpool 3 is in the works at Marvel Studios. It will be R-rated, and we are working on a script right now, and Ryan's overseeing the script right now. So that's a good thing. We're talking about an R-rated Deadpool movie with Ryan Reynolds fully in creative charge of what's happening over there. And that's exactly what we want, guys. We want to have, Ryan Reynolds being there. Because, I mean, we don't want it to get away. We don't want it to go PG-13. We don't want it to go PG, obviously, but we don't want to go PG-13. We want it to be rated R. I mean, Deadpool is meant to be rated R. And I think it's best told as a rated R movie and storyline. So, yeah, I'm excited for that. I mean, Deadpool 1, Deadpool 2 was pretty badass. I thought Deadpool 1 was better, but I loved the way I love Ryan Reynolds' portrayal of the character. I thought he did a great job. And hopefully Blade becomes rated R. Yeah, I hope so too. I think Spider-Man 3 will be delayed, Anthony. I don't think it will, because I mean, at this point now, it's like they're already, a lot of films are being pushed back to next year, but this film hasn't even started, they haven't started filming it yet. They're not going to film it until I think it's like December of this year is when, December of this year is when it's going to come out. I want to say, guys, December. But Andrew, is that December it's going to come out, or December that's when they're going to film it? I can't remember the two. It's one of the two. What's this? What's up, Bat Dan? The Spider-Man movie feels way too crowded. Well, I mean, it feels crowded from a talking standpoint, because we're over here talking about all the characters and all the different things that can be popped into it. But it's how they bring those characters into the film will make a difference. I mean, it sounds overcrowded, but it might not be, And let's see. Can't wait to see WandaVision. That's right, you guys. So, guys, let me see. There we go. So, guys, this Thursday at midnight, we're going to have a watch party for Marvel's WandaVision right here on the Nicotina Show. We're gonna have that watch party, and so guys, I'm gonna do something a little different this time. Okay, a little different. So last time what I was doing was I'd start the show on YouTube, and then we'd switch over to Twitch, so we can actually watch it together, right? But not everybody wants to go over to Twitch, because people they don't have a Twitch account, or they just it's a lot of work, a lot of clicking. So what I'm gonna do is this, you guys. I'm gonna have two cameras set up. One will be over here, or actually probably like up here, looking down on me, like, hey. And the other one will be right here. And so I'm gonna have one camera for YouTube and one camera for Twitch. So that way the streams never end. So if you don't want to go over to Twitch and you just want to kind of follow us along on YouTube, you can still do that, and I'll give you updates on where we're at. Let's see. So December is when it comes out. So it comes out later this year. But yeah, so I'm gonna have two cameras, and it's gonna be a lot of fun, you guys. So we're gonna check out WandaVision. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. I've said from the start that I want to see it. I want to see it, how they do this. Could be a branch off of or inspiration from the House of M. So that should be pretty cool. But we'll see. And later on this week, we'll talk more and more about WandaVision. But there will be, like I said, a watch party right here on the Nicotina Show at midnight as soon as it releases, just like we did for The Mandalorian. We're going to watch WandaVision. So it's going to be pretty cool. So yeah, December 17th, 2021 is the release date for Spider-Man 3, which means that they're going to be filming it this year. So I don't think anything will get in the way of them filming it besides, the pandemic. But they've found ways to do all this, with the pandemic being in place. So to me, they'll be able to film this movie. It's just a matter of when they want it to come out. Are they going to push it back to 2022? I don't think so, because at this point now, I think by the time we get to December and the vaccine has vaccinated as many people as it can, and hopefully we'll get back to where we used to be at, or at least close enough to where we can start going to theaters. Because, the thing is that Disney and Marvel, look, I mean, I know that Disney said that, they're putting all their focus on Disney Plus, which is what they should be doing right now. But I still think that they want that theater money. They want to, they want these films to be back in theaters to capture that box office money, which I think they're going to be able to. I really do. And I think that at the same time, HBO Max is getting a bad rap. Yeah, they're going to put all their films on HBO Max, but they're still going to put it out in theaters. And I had a ton of friends who went and saw it in the theater. I couldn't go see it because my theater isn't open. So that's why I think HBO Max did the right thing, because I was able to see Wonder Woman 84 when normally I would not have been able to see it because my theater is not open. So that, or I have to drive far to go do it, to go see it, and I have to see it alone because I got the kids and my wife, and we're doing, so that worked out for me, and that worked out perfectly. So I'm glad that turned out the way it did. Let's see. I hope we see mutants in Wanda and Vision, and hopefully it's Quicksilver. Yeah, it's possible. It's definitely I mean, but that's the thing too, is that, guys, how do you guys think that they're going to introduce mutants? Because it has to be kind of a new thing. Maybe from the blip, that's when mutants get introduced into the Marvel universe. Because are you really going to say that mutants existed the entire time and we're just now learning about them after 10 years of movies? Or are they going to exist in a separate multiverse, in a separate universe, and they'll have these crossover movies in which the two, X-Men and Avengers will cross over, maybe like through a Secret Wars or something else just like that. So it's interesting to see how they're going to introduce mutants into the MCU. It really is. Let's see here. I'm hearing in WandaVision we'll have Evan Peters Quicksilver from the X-Men. Yeah, so I've been hearing that too, but I haven't heard it confirmed yet. But I think that's pretty cool. That we're going to have him as Quicksilver. Honestly, if we're not vaccinated enough by December, I have bigger concerns than movies. Well, obviously, Dan, but yes, what bigger concerns? It'd be dope. It'd be dope. We get introduced to Magneto, Deadpool, and WandaVision. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be really, really cool. I'm interested to see how they're going to introduce, Deadpool into the MCU as well. Honestly, this Spider-Man 3 movie is going to be amazing, and I think that it's really going to set up everything moving forward for the MCU. Let's see. I think the multiverse and the quantum realm will introduce Fantastic Four and the X-Men. Yeah, I do too. I definitely think that the quantum realm will have something to do or play into effect on how they introduce the Fantastic Four. I mean, imagine if they were stuck in the quantum realm for decades, and then all of a sudden, in the Ant-Man part 3, that's when you see they get introduced, back to the universe. Maybe they were stuck in there. I don't know, but they got to find a way to kind of bring them back or bring them into the universe, but not being brand new characters, because they have to be kind of already established, in my opinion, at least. Toby, Andrew, and Tom together, a Spidey fan's dream. Yeah, no, it's gonna be pretty cool. I definitely can't wait to see all three of them together. I think it'll be pretty badass. But we'll see. But I mean, we're also talking about having villains from all three universes. We're talking about Doc Ock. We're talking about Electro. So yeah, I mean, that is going to be pretty freaking cool to see all those guys together. Kind of making their own Sinister Six as they go against the Spider-Man team. But at the same time, though, it's like I'm also hearing that that Tom Hardy's Venom is going to make an appearance, and we've heard so many other characters about making an appearance, and we just don't know how they're going to do it. And because I mean, that's a lot of characters to try to fit into one movie. But I think they have a plan. I mean, I'm pretty confident there's a plan in place that they're going to have to get all those characters worked in. So I think we're in for something really, really cool, because everything I'm hearing is that Spider-Man 3 is going to be just like off the charts, incredible, just totally incredible. On top of that, something came to my attention today. Apparently it came from Daniel RPK saying that basically there's a chance that Robert Downey Jr. could return in Spider-Man 3. Now, I don't know if that means that he's going to come back as a full-fledged Iron Man, or if he's going to just be Tony Stark in an alternate universe. But now that we have this, because Tom Holland's Spider-Man, Peter Parker, he has kind of built up Tony Stark to be this big icon, but what if he meets a Tony Stark from a different universe that never had that event happened in the desert where he became Iron Man? What if that never happened and he just carried on with himself as he was at the beginning of Iron Man 1? And so maybe he meets him, he comes to find out that this guy's actually a jerk, and he's selfish, and he's mean, and he's self-centered, and well, he kind of is anyway, but more so. And then maybe he has to realize, like, hey, you know what, like, dude, there's better things in life than what you're doing, and essentially he has to kind of like understand that, what, he has to be that leader, and he has to kind of grow. Because I mean, this movie, we know that he's going to be that they really want to push Tom Holland to be his own Spider-Man now, like his own character, and not just somebody who's constantly yelling out Mr. Stark and having these other two Spider-Man running around, because they can't outperform him, because Tom Holland is a Spider-Man moving forward, unless they're going to do iterations, like they're going to continue on with Andrew Garfield and or Tobey Maguire in like a separate universe Spider-Man, which I don't know if they're going to do that or not, but that'd be pretty cool. But guys, what do you think? I mean, I think that if it's true, because I mean, look, we're hearing a lot of rumors that Robert Downey Jr. is being considered for Star Wars films, right? So, and a lot of that has been coming up recently as well. And so I think that what that is kind of translating into is that, that he's working with the Marvel Studios, and that we're going to see him in Spider-Man 3. Because to me, that'd be a good way to kind of bring that whole storyline back together again, having him meet an alternate Tony Stark, to kind of bring that whole story back together, kind of coming full circle. And I think that would be pretty cool to have that again. Now, do I think that he's going to be flying around in his suit? I don't think so, but I could be dead wrong. But I think that just seeing another Tony Stark and being able to talk to him, kind of like what we saw also in Endgame, when he went back in time and he met his father, and he talked to his father and everything. I think we're gonna have something like that, but with Tom Holland and Tony Stark. So I think that would be pretty cool, guys. What do you think about that idea? I think it'd be awesome, but still, Tony Stark married Aunt May. Yeah, I know that'd be crazy. Tom Holland needs to be his own Spider-Man. Tony Stark doesn't need to be in every Spider-Man movie, unless this is their way of like a send off. Like, hey, you got this. You can, it's a way of boosting Tom Holland to that next level, which I think would be pretty cool. R2 will be happy if RG. Yeah. My little buddy. Let's see, where were we here? No happy with no happy is with Pet's moments. Oh, Pete's moments. Yeah, exactly. RDJ in Spider-Man 3. What the fuck? He died. And she said he's done. He said he's done with the character, but I mean, I don't think that. I mean, look, a lot of things have changed from then till now. Look what's going down, and not to mention, I just think that if they're okay, if they are going to make this movie as spectacular as they're going to make it, I think that having a cameo of Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark would be huge for the character of Tom Holland. And not so much. Well, I mean, yeah, and it could be this too. Tony Stark as an AI hologram, maybe. I think that'd be cool as well. I mean, that's definitely a possibility. I just want Spider-Man 3 to mention Uncle Ben. I know. Poor Uncle Ben, man. He's just been getting the shaft. What's going on with that? He should have been the big inspiration on his life, but he's not. Nick, what if Ben Affleck becomes, what if Ben Affleck again becomes Daredevil? No. He's not going to become Daredevil. That's not. I see what you're saying, but no, I don't think so. I hope Toby isn't. I hope Toby isn't the MCU Uncle Ben. No, no, he's not. That would suck, though. I would be like, just give me my money back. I'm done with this. I'm done. So let's see what else we got here. So this came up today, which I thought was really, really cool. Which was the Jared Leto sighting on Twitter. I think he was doing a live stream, and he said this on the live stream. Let's go ahead and pull this up right now.
Restore the Snyderverse. That's a great hashtag. Big love to Zack Snyder. He's a legend and a madman. And I really like that guy.
So that was pretty cool. I mean, he said restore the Snyderverse is pretty cool. That Zack Snyder, he's a madman and he's a pretty cool guy. I mean, he looked like he was baked off his ass, but still, I thought that was pretty cool that he acknowledged that. And not only that, guys, let's see. Let me go back over. Oh yeah, whatever, dude. It's still playing over here on the other screen. And I mean, on top of that, he had that statement today, and then we also got this as well. This is courtesy of Variety, saying Morbius with Jared Leto delays release date. Yes, so this is another film that's been pushed back. It says Sony has postponed the theatrical release of Morbius, of the comic book thrilling starring Jared Leto, as studios continue to grapple with the pandemic impact on the film industry. So they are going to push this back. It says, hold on, let me go to full screen here because this is way too small. The movie, which has been delayed. Okay, I already read that. Oh, yeah. The movie, which has been delayed numerous times amid the COVID-19 crisis, was most recently scheduled to debut on March 19th. It will now premiere in theaters on October 8th. So this is going to be pushed back to October 8th, which I think is cool because for two reasons. One, look, they want that box office money. They really do. And I don't blame them. I mean, why not at this point? But at the same time, though, I think what it does is that it puts enough of a gap between that movie and Zack Snyder's Justice League so that you're not having them both come out in the same month. And the common fan could get confused, wondering, like, wait, was that Morbius in that movie? I don't understand. I don't get it. I just saw 2 Jared Letos. That was nuts. So, I mean, I think that's pretty cool. I think that part is pretty cool. Another thing that came up today, because I mean, look, I want to see Morbius as well, but I think separating the two of them, they're probably like, hey, let's just push this back so that possibly we can get that box office money, and plus it separates us from what they're doing over at Warner Brothers. So let's just do that. And I could be wrong, but I think that's what they're kind of doing here. Another article that came up today, which was this one here, says Warner Brothers is submitting Wonder Woman 84 for consideration in all categories at the Oscars, including Best Picture.
I'm here to tell you right now, We don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
I don't think it's going to make a difference. I think it could win best score because the score in that movie is incredible by Hans Zimmer. I know, but in fact, it winning best picture or anything else, I mean, costume design possibly. I don't know. Other than that, I don't see it going very far. But you know, anything is possible at this point. Anything is possible. And some other news that came out today was this one here. This is from Entertainment Weekly. This was from Zack Snyder is genius. Exactly. I think her name is Tig Notaro, if I'm saying that right, guys. And she had this to say about Zack Snyder. This is really surprised you guys. It says this could have been the drabbiest green screen experience, yet it was by far the most fun. It was one of the most I can't remember, one of the most fun experiences I've had. She says Zack Snyder is a genius. The fact that he wrote, produced, and directed this, and was a cinematographer, and was a cameraman, somebody that talented and busy could certainly be a jerk, but he took the time to hang out and talk to everybody and gave every single person the time of day. So I would love for people to know what a stellar human being, what a stellar human that guy is, and the entire crew. It was a blast. Then there's an image as well. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. And there's the image right here of her in the movie. And she replaced the other actor who got booted from the film. But once again, guys, I mean, what does that tell you? Everyone says it's amazing working with Zack. Zack is an amazing person. Zack is an amazing filmmaker. Zack is incredible. And I mean, it's the same thing you're hearing over and over and over again. So yeah, guys, when ZSJL comes out, you guys, we got to support the hell out of that freaking movie. I might even make 2 accounts because I already have a HBO Max account, but I'm going to go see it in the theater as much as I can. If it's open, we have to support Zack Snyder's Justice League as much as possible because that is the key to getting a bigger Snyderverse made. And guys, we have the power to do it. Where the hell am I? Oh, I'm over here. We have the power to do it, and so we definitely have to get that done, guys. So let's see. And then what's this? Oh, I got a stupid ad. Pop-ups, go away. Okay, and then here's some news from wait. Oh, this is not even what I wanted. Well, anyway, let's put that away. But yeah, so I had the wrong article up. That's not good. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Oh, wrong button. I'm having all kinds of technical problems right now, dude. It's all bad. It's all bad. Where am I at here? Where is it? There it is. There's you guys. There. I want to see more of you guys. There we go. So yeah, guys, what do you think about all that? What is this? Ignore the bloggers when ZSJL comes out. Exactly. Oh, absolutely ignore them. Don't click on any articles from the haters. Don't. Yeah, because all they're going to want to do is trash it. And really, it's like when you look at everything that's come out, it's all trash. All of it is trash because they're just trying to trash the movie and trash the experience. But guys, it's going to be incredible. It's going to be amazing. I literally cannot wait for Zack Snyder's Justice League. I have even... Oh, Caden. Really, Caden? Really? So I have even gone as far as I have taken off the entire week around March 20th because I'm going to cover the hell out of this thing because I don't want to miss a beat, and you never know, what could happen. It's going to be epic. Enosh won't be able to help himself. He's clicking. Honestly, if we could get Zack directing JL2 and JL3 and maybe even a Dark Knight Returns adaptation, I'm fine with Zack never directing DC again. Right on, Bad Dan. I hope we get I think we are going to get ZS. We're going to get Justice League 2 and 3. That's what I'm feeling is that definitely part 2, and I hope part 3 as well. I don't see why not at this point. Because everything we're hearing is that starting at the end of this month, going into the beginning of February, dude, HBO Max is all in on Justice League, on Zack Snyder's Justice League. We're going to see a gigantic marketing campaign, and it's going to be incredible, you guys. So definitely look out for that. And actually, that's a good idea, Rasha. Let me see if I can pull that up real quick. See if we can pull up the update for this. Where is it? Oh, you know why? Because I'm in freaking Yahoo. That search engine sucks. Like, how do you suck as a search engine? I mean, what do you have to do to suck? It's not as good as Google. I don't know why. It never has been. Is that it right there? There we go. Okay, so let's take a look at this real quick. I literally have to stop and then reshare. That's so annoying. So here is an update on the Autumn Snyder Tribute Fund, which is currently sitting at, let's take a look, $46,243, and the goal is $50,000. I mean, we're that close, you guys. We are essentially under $4,000 away. I mean, it's so close. I'm hoping we get there before Justice League comes out, because that would be awesome. Guys, if you can, donate. If you can't, share the link so that somebody else who can donate will donate. And let's take a look at the donations as well. See if any big ones came up. Of course, Eamon is the top donor. But yeah, just a lot of donations, guys. This is so awesome. So yeah, guys, we're almost there. We're almost at the $50,000 mark, and that is so awesome. So let's take a look here. So guys, I mean, that's pretty much all I had for today. You know, just kind of want to catch up with you guys, kind of catch up with some of the news that was going on today. But yeah, hey, the forum is open. I got a few more minutes here. Whatever you guys want to talk about, you put it in the chat and let's roll. Let's see what you guys want to talk about. I'm open for anything right now. Just film Justice League 2 and 3 back to back. Exactly. If you're gonna do a Justice League 2 and 3, you film it back to back and then be done with it. And they can totally do that. And that would be so much easier to do than to try and bring everybody back to do another film, part 3. But, you know, we'll see how everything plays out. Any news with Battinson? He was on your thumbnail. Well, so they did. So that's kind of where I screwed up. Let me pull it up right now, because there is a article from the Hollywood Reporter that the Batman series finally has. Well, see, that's why I clicked on that one for. They have a showrunner for the Gotham series, or the series that's branched off from the Batman. And that's what I was going to pull up. But unfortunately, I clicked on the wrong article, which is not very cool, because now it looks like I was just leading everybody on. I can't even find the damn article. Where is it? This sucks. Well, I'm going to have to look it up, because I brought it up. I might as well do that. I don't know. Oh, here we go. This is from Bleeding This. Oh God. So let's go with that. All right, here it is right here. Sorry, Bat Dan. I know I brought that up. So here it is. So the Batman, the Ritual writer, set as showrunner for Gotham City spinoff series coming to HBO Max. It goes on to say, while we continue waiting for Matt Reeves directed Robert Pattinson starring, pull this up, starring feature film The Batman, let's not forget that the spinoff series is already in the works at HBO Max. The series doesn't yet have a title at this time, but it will indeed be set in the very same world as the upcoming The Batman. It is being described as a police procedural. Terrence Winter, Boardwalk Empire, had originally been set as a showrunner for the series, but Variety reports today that the writer is out and that Joe Barton is now the showrunner. Joe Barton recently wrote a horror movie, The Ritual, directed by David Buckner. The series is set in a crime-infested streets of the Cape Crusaders' hometown of Gotham City. So you're kind of like Gotham? Is that what you're doing again? HBO Max details that it will build upon the motion picture's examination of the autonomy of corruption in Gotham City, ultimately launching a new Batman universe across multiple platforms. The series provides an unprecedented amount of to extend the world established in the movie and further explore the myriad of compelling and complex characters of Gotham. And so that's what that was about, Bat Dan, is that now that they have a new showrunner to get the to get this series, off the ground. Let's see. And so that's kind of what I wanted to bring up because I thought that was pretty cool. Nicotina, what's good? YouTube is not working right with the chat. It's not. Oh my god, it's horrible. I have to go get rest. Yeah. All right, Barcy, thanks for being here. I know this stream I kind of threw it together last minute, and I just wanted to come on and say what's up to everybody. I know that's awesome. I know this is a good guy. The Ritual is amazing. I have to check it out. I definitely have to check out The Ritual. Yeah, and so earlier today, the Muschettis did pull up. They did tweet out matching. They both had socks on. One was Reverse Flash and one was Flash. So we're definitely seeing that being brought up, which is really cool. I just wish I knew who was playing Reverse Flash. That would be even better. Let's see. Sophian says, "What do you think of Batfleck directing a new project for Disney?" We talked about that earlier. I still think that the possibility is still there for him to do a Batman series or movie. Probably not directing it, but I think that definitely acting in it or even producing it, you could definitely pull that off and still be able to direct, that movie for Disney. Do you think Ben will still direct it? No, I don't think he's going to direct it. I don't. I think he's going to star in it, but I don't think he's going to direct it because he's just too busy of a guy and he has to work, Nick, have you heard of Legend? Yeah, I've heard about that through Enosh. Homelander as Reverse Flash, that would be awesome. I definitely agree with that. Will Flash movie have CW Flash? It's possible. There could be a Grant Gustin cameo, but I'm not sure at this point. I'm really not. But I wouldn't doubt it at this point. Because look, if you're the MCU, right, and you're like, this movie has to be big, really big. Let's bring RDJ back and have him do a cameo or have him do a scene to make this movie even more spectacular. I don't think they're going to bring Robert Downey Jr. back, but think about it. Why else would you bring him back unless you knew something else was coming from the other side? Because what's bigger than Iron Man? Batman. Ben Affleck's Batman. I still think it's going to happen, man. I still think it's going to happen. The Boys is awesome. I agree. I'm down with Tom Cavanaugh cameo. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, man. So, guys, thank you all for being here. I'll be back on Wednesday night for the midnight run, and then we're going to be doing the 4 Nerd Show, which will be on this Thursday. Let's see, where's that at? This Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, with Dave Pena as the host, as the special guest. Oh man, I'm everywhere right now. So that should be really, really cool. And of course, we're gonna have the WandaVision watch party that same night. Right here on the Nickelodeon Show channel. So definitely check that out. And I'll be putting that out. I'll be putting the link out there probably tomorrow to start promoting it. Actually, no, I did it this morning. But I'm going to be retweeting it every day so you guys are aware of the link and aware of the watch party. You guys spread the word, let everybody know that we're going to be doing a badass watch party right here on the Nickelodeon Show. And that is going to be awesome. So, guys, thank you so much for being here. It was a lot of fun. I love talking to you guys. I love seeing you guys every night. Let's see. Tom is hella dope. All right. What's up, Jacob Ludi? He says, I wonder what Reverse Flash plans is in for the Flash movie. I know, but I think if you're gonna have any kind of Flashpoint, you have to have a Reverse Flash. You have to. Damn, it's over. Well, you missed it, but there's always a replay. Igor Snowden is here. What's up, Igor? Oh, there you go. Hey guys, and guys. So, yeah, Andrew. Sorry I wasn't able to get you on, but I gotta cut out right now because I got to go inside and do some things before I go to bed. But guys, I just want to come in, kind of touch base with you guys, see how you guys are doing, go over some of the movie news that happened today. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that we're going to see Robert Downey Jr. in the next Spider-Man 3 movie? Leave your comments in the comment sections below. Also, what do you guys think of the new showrunner for the Gotham series based off of Matt Reeves' Batman? In The Ritual, is it good? I want to see it. You guys let me know how it is and leave your comments in the comment section below. Guys, and if you haven't done so yet, please, above anything else, please subscribe to Nickelodeon Show, subscribe to my channel, smash the bell notification button as I'm putting new content out as much as I can, as much as possible, almost every single day. Clips, videos, everything that I possibly can. So support me, please, you guys. And also, let's not forget, and let's all give thanks to those who support the channel. through Patreon. So here are the Nickelodeon Show Patreons. We got Zebrafett, Nerdy in Many Ways, ACS Universe, Gavin Cooley, Gillis15, and Ruben K.S. Rivera Jr. You guys, thank you so much for being patrons of the Nickelodeon Show. And if you guys want to be a patron of the Nickelodeon Show, the link is down below. Let me see. Hold on. The link. Oh, shoot. Where'd that go? The link is just right down there in the description with the fingers pointing at it. You can become a patron as well and support the Midnight Run Train as we try and make this show as best as possible every single time I come out here. So, guys, thank you so much for being here. And if you haven't done so yet, you guys, check out Point Extra Lounge. He interviewed Ray Porter. He had him on the lounge hanging out, and it was a really cool show, you guys. So definitely check that out. It's on Point Extra Lounge. Like, share, and subscribe to Point Extra Lounge because Enosh is freaking awesome. And that'll do it, you guys. So R2, I know you didn't have much to say today, did you? No, not today, huh? Okay. Well, guys, thank you so much for being here. I'll be back on Wednesday night for the Midnight Run. And also, like I said before, don't forget, tune in Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time for the Four Nerds. We're going to have Dave Pena, and that's going to be on ACS Universe. Definitely subscribe to the ACS Universe channel. And that way you guys can stay informed every time we go live on that channel as well. And we have a bunch of shows lined up for this month. We're going to have Dave Pena lined up. After that, we're going to have DC Squadcast with Tim Yoko and Scott McClellan. We're going to have Sean O'Connell, who has a book coming out of the Release Snyder Cut book. We have another show scheduled with Taylor Murphy of the Cultured Nerds. So, guys, we have tons of great guests lined up. It's going to be awesome, you guys. So definitely tune in. The Four Nerds, we're kicking off the season. Really, we're going hard this season, trying to give you the best guests and the best experience possible, and have a good time doing it as well. So, guys, thank you so much for being here. And I will see you guys Wednesday night for the Midnight Run. All right, you guys. Thanks a lot.